Jody. So I'm very excited to be on this journey with you. The next 6 weeks are going to be awesome. Thank you so much for assisting me in my Tri-Focus Life Coaching case studies and being so cooperating with discussing your career goals with me. Um, I'll briefly discuss what will be happening the next couple of weeks, and then I'll also give you the floor just to kind of introduce yourself, and we can discuss, what you had in mind in terms of your goals, like your short, medium, and long term. Basically, we will be going through six sessions over 1 hour sessions over the next 6 weeks, where we'll basically be outlining like mind skills, interview skills, your goal setting, all in the direction of finding the perfect career and new path for yourself. So the only thing really that I would need for you to commit to is firstly just being a little bit more conscious of working towards your goals and also focused on your homework as well. If you could, do you think you'd be able to set aside a little bit of time to do homework?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, good. So, in terms in terms of where you are right now, so I mean, I've obviously written a brief essay, and I've kind of gone through, what direction and path we've discussed. But I know you'll chat briefly. But in terms of the essay was basically outlined that you moved up from Durban, you are staying with your fiance Andrew. He was an estate agent, and you joined him a couple of years ago. But obviously you have a background and you love working with kids. You've obviously been a school teacher, and that was something that really completed you. So it is obviously quite important for you to, I know you said you weren't sure if you wanted to do something on the side, or, you love the estates agent, but obviously just something that else you wanted to do. If you want to briefly discuss where you were going and what you had in mind.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to work with kids, so that was the first path that I chose when I left school. I travelled a bit and I nannied in London, and I worked with kids quite a bit, worked in a Montessori school, and then I came back from London and I studied for 4 years, got my degree, Bachelor of Education degree, and then I taught for 10 years at the same school. And then I also tutored, so I specialised in remedial, and I tutored after school because, as you know, the money's not that great in teaching. But and I was single at the time, so I was just to sort of make ends meet. And then I was approached by Andrew to come into the real estate world, where I would be able to it was a little more lucrative financially. And it was quite a tough decision because obviously it was my calling to be a teacher. I loved it. I was very passionate about it. But I did. I made the move. I thought, I've been in it for 10 years. I need a bit of a change. So I went into real estate, and I've been in it for a while, and I've enjoyed it. But I do still have these reservations this longing for being with kids and being back in teaching again. And just from speaking with you and speaking to other people, I've realized that it is my passion, and I really do want to take it up again and get back into it again. Sorry, that's one of my kids.
Okay, kitty.
Sorry. So I've got dogs now because I love kids so much. So I mean, I've always wanted to be involved with kids in some way. I even thought when I was younger of getting into child psychology, being a midwife. But I mean, ultimately teaching for me has always been my passion. So I'm looking at definitely going back into that again.
Awesome. So that sounds amazing. I mean, were you planning to stay in Joburg? I know you've been up for a little while.
Yeah, look, I enjoy Joburg. I like the fast pace of Joburg, and the people here are really friendly, and there's really good schools here. I like their way of teaching. I like that there's definitely a lot of a lot of options in terms of where you want to send your child, Montessori, Waldorf, just mainstream, which I really like as well. And yeah, so I would definitely stay here. I mean, my fiance is here, he will stay in real estate, and he works the Bryanston area, so yeah, we're definitely
Work out
stay
well.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds amazing, and I think that you sound so passionate and driven, and I know that we were discussing finding a direction for you.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, the first thing would be for us to jot down your short, medium, and long-term goals, so we can kind of just see. We'll work off a time frame, have things set in place.
Yeah.
And obviously, I find a vision board's really strong, to follow off like daily checklists, to-do lists, and set small little milestones for yourself along the way. So, for instance, if today you were going to research schools in the area and do a bit of market research to see was there a calling for a midwife, or was there a calling for teachers with your skills, and obviously if we found that your skills still needed to be worked on, we could obviously look at maybe some short online courses just to enhance and bring your skills up to date. So I do find the vision boards really important. So as we go through the next few weeks, we'll basically discuss how to break it down, and look at areas that we need to obviously work on. So for now, let's basically go over like just your short, medium, and long-term goals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So short term, I suppose I want to know when I'm going to start and where. So that would be kind of like my short-term goals, is just to kind of get a school in mind and get timing in mind, and you can't use that. So, oh shame. Okay, so just get sorry. I just got my fiance in the background. He's on leave. Lucky him. And just also the lovely thing about teaching is that you get the holidays.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so short term, yeah, would definitely be school. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind is school, and when I would want to start. So obviously for me it would make sense to start at the beginning of the year. So it definitely leaves us with a little bit of space. And I think also because I've had this 2-year gap, I get a little bit nervous about will I mesh into it,
and will you need to up your skills,
And absolutely, because I mean, even when I was teaching, you are often doing online courses and that sort of thing. So I am a little bit apprehensive about jumping back into it straight away. So, but we'll see. Yeah.
Okay, and in terms of your so that was your short.
So that's short. So medium. Medium wise, I would just want to get up to date with, as we say, my skills. So that would take a little bit longer, doing a few courses, getting to know the school, settling in, getting to know a routine. Yeah, so that's kind of medium term. So sort of just settling in to the whole way of it, and then also obviously working my finances around it. Even though I'm engaged, my fiance's got his salary and we both live off one salary, but I would also like to have my own financial sort of
stability.
And then that would also then mesh into the long term is maybe investing and putting money aside, and or even furthering my career by maybe specializing and doing OT, which has been something that I've been interested in. I have done remedial as a major, but I could also then work a little bit further, working with autistic children or children with slight disabilities, which has also been an interest.
An interest, yeah. It sounds amazing. Yeah.
Because also I'm in the point in my life now where it's no longer really a financial situation, because obviously there's now 2 incomes. It's more about what I'm passionate about, and what I now want to achieve.
Yeah.
And then, the money obviously comes into it as well, but that's not necessarily like a huge factor, as opposed to me just maybe advancing myself in my career. So, but I mean, it's, when I first got into teaching, I was a lot younger.
Yes, yeah.
And my priorities were different. And now,
And you had student loans and things like
I
that.
had, I had
Yeah.
student loans, I had credit card payments and everything. Whereas now, I'm not in any debt, and it wouldn't necessarily mean me getting into any more debt, but it's just the safety of it, I suppose, that you think about. But at the same time, you've always got this longing of doing something that you really love and that you're happy doing. And I do enjoy what I do, but I still have that longing.
Yeah.
And I still, at the end of the day, I don't feel that fulfillment that I used to feel, and I want to feel that again.
Yeah.
Because,
And we'll touch on that later.
Yeah.
It's just also a purpose.
yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's
you want to
it's
feel that you've achieved something in life, and that it's almost like being a mother. You've brought something into this world. With me, with teaching, I know that I have left a mark. I mean, when I did teach, when I taught for 10 years, in my first year I'd have children visiting me 10 years later saying, Shara, we remember you.
Yes,
Oh my word,
yeah,
you were the
sure.
best teacher ever. And it gives me goosebumps
Yeah.
even thinking about it, because I touched so many lives.
Yeah.
And you're responsible for the
Yeah.
future doctors, lawyers,
Yes.
presidents, etc.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, you don't realize the impact that you have on
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
And because I do foundation phase, I do grade 2 and 3. So I'm qualified to do grade 1, 2, and 3. That is when children are developing in character, developing in social development,
Yeah.
emotional.
Yeah.
They go through a lot,
Yeah.
trauma, etc. And you are
Yeah.
responsible. You like the other parent.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
So in terms of long term, was there something like, would you
So long
like
term,
to open
I
up
would like
a
to,
nursery
yes.
or a
So
specialist, like
yeah,
a
absolutely.
centre, or
Yeah, no, look, I would love to ultimately open up my own nursery school. Even though I do foundation phase, I work well with kids. I wouldn't even mind doing something like opening a little tutoring centre where you've got sort of one-on-one or 1-on-2 or 3 tutoring with children that have got sight disabilities that don't really want to go to a more mass-produced specialty
Environment, yeah.
environments. Like you get a lot of these sort of
like big,
human,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you get a lot of different where kids they feel very shy and they'd rather go on like
yeah,
one-on-one.
yeah.
So I wouldn't mind doing something like that, or opening something at home and having like a little centre at home, like a work from home type thing. But also from teaching, you build up a bit of a repertoire and you build up a base and you build up a network.
Yeah.
So it also helps
Yeah.
with that. That's how I found it was easier to find tutoring positions, because obviously I had a network of parents and through schools and stuff,
It's like that word of
advertising
mouth.
and
Yeah,
stuff,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's ultimately what I would like to do. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And,
So so yeah, I think at least you've got some good direction from medium, short, and long term
Absolutely,
goals.
yeah.
And then and obviously, like I said, we can also maybe work on some online testing, so
Yeah.
aptitude tests to kind of see
Yeah.
if something else came up in terms of your IQ, EQ,
Yeah.
and kind of if you had more of a calling towards certain areas,
Yes,
you know?
because obviously things have changed.
Yeah,
It's,
yes,
couple of
absolutely,
years,
yeah.
And we're in a different place.
Yeah.
I'm in a different space in my life.
Yes,
So
definitely.
that definitely
Yeah.
makes a difference. Yeah.
That's exciting. Okay, well, I look
Yeah.
forward to working with you for the
Yeah,
next couple
me
of
too.
weeks.
Thank you so
And
much.
yeah, we'll
I feel very
definitely build on
comfortable
some.
with you.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited.
We'll definitely build on some skills, and then and do lots of homework.
Lots of homework. Yeah, exactly. I'm a teacher. I
Yeah,
should know.
exactly. Okay, Jody,
Yeah.
lovely. Thanks so much. So we'll chat in a
Thank
couple
you.
of weeks' time. And
Thank you so much.
okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.